Mustangs, welcome to this Monday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Melia Masumoto. Let's get to the news. 3 people are dead after a shooting Sunday afternoon in Austin, Texas. That story tops today's Mustang Minute. Officials have identified 41-year-old Stephen Broderick as the suspect who is still at large. Police say the shooting appears to be a domestic situation that is isolated. Broderick is a former detective for the Travis County Sheriff's Office who was charged with sexual assault of a child. Officials say the victims were 2 women and 1 man who knew of Broderick, but the motive for the shooting is still unknown. Closing arguments for the trial of a former Minneapolis police officer who is charged with murdering George Floyd will be delivered Monday. U.S. cities prepare for possible protests as a jury deliberation is also expected this week. Minneapolis public schools have announced they will move to remote learning starting Wednesday until the end of the week. The mayor of Minneapolis declared that 2,000 National Guard members will be prepared to respond. Other major cities, including New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, are preparing for possible protests. The death toll continues to rise as COVID cases surge. Since the start of the pandemic, there are more than 3 million deaths worldwide. The highest numbers are reported in the U.S., with more than 566,000 deaths. Each week, there are about 12,000 deaths reported, which is approaching the 14,000 death toll that was reported back in January. And just last week, there were more than 730,000 new cases reported. A third booster shot from COVID-19 vaccine maker Moderna will be ready by this fall. The third shot will not be required, but health experts believe it could improve immunity among COVID-19 variants. While receiving the vaccine does not make individuals completely immune, they are over 90% protected. Over a year after the beginning of the pandemic, Broadway is still dark, but the musical theater industry continues to grow. SMU-TV's Erica Newberg is taking us to the people who are keeping the art alive.
Lights up on Christian Walters, a graduating senior making his last appearance in a high school musical.
4 years is a long time, and like performing on the stage a lot is like, it really sinks into your soul.
Christian will be moving on to a new stage after finishing up a year of online college auditions with the help of award-winning director and college audition coach Heather Biddle.
It's been great and it's been awful. So like the great thing is it's usually super expensive. You have to fly, you have to go to all the different schools.
In 2019, the number of theater applicants was around 3,700 kids, but this year that number was somewhere between 4,200 and 4,600 people.
People were able to audition in their own homes, and so the pool was so big and so large.
Walters is a college audition survivor. He will be attending a musical theater program next year, leaving behind what he considers a family.
I'll just miss everything. This theater, the environment, the family that you build here.
And these people that I never thought I would be able to be friends with, I'm able to walk up to and have a conversation. It's really nice.
His bittersweet final bow will be later this month in his last show with his Pearce theater family. For SMU-TV, I'm Erica Newberg.
Christian will be playing Frank in Catch Me If You Can later this month, but only parents of the actors can see the show in person. J.J. Pearce's state-of-the-art theater program hopes to lift its curtains to the public soon. You can visit @Pearce Theater on Instagram for show announcements. Prince Philip is laid to rest and Hong cracks down on pro-democracy activists. These stories and more are in this week's World News for World Changers with SMU-TV's Brooklyn Hahn.
Hey Mustangs, welcome to World News for World Changers. I'm Brooklyn Hahn, and here are your global headlines.
A little over a week after his death, royal family members said goodbye to the late Prince Philip on Saturday. The small funeral was attended by 30 people and held at St. George's Chapel on the grounds of Windsor Castle. For now, Prince Philip will be buried in the royal vault beneath the chapel, but he will eventually be moved and buried with Queen Elizabeth II at the King George VI Memorial Chapel upon her death. For the first time since 1959, a Castro is no longer the head of Cuba. On Friday, Raul Castro, the brother of longtime Cuban strongman Fidel Castro, confirmed that he is stepping down as the head of Cuba's Communist Party. The younger Castro took over party leadership in 2008, and in 2018 he began making plans to transition to a new generation of leadership. It is expected that Miguel Díaz-Canel, his handpicked successor, will take over the party. France's National Agency for the Safety of Medicines and Health Products has linked 4 new deaths to the AstraZeneca vaccine. This brings the total number of deaths in France related to the vaccine to 8. Australian drug regulators have also linked the death of a 48-year-old woman to the AstraZeneca vaccine. According to officials, she is the 3rd person to suffer a blood clot after receiving the shot. As a result, Australia has announced that except for special circumstances, people under 50 would not receive the AstraZeneca vaccine. This comes as the global COVID-19 death toll surpasses 3 million people, according to Johns Hopkins University. A court in Hong Kong has sentenced media mogul Jimmy Lai to 14 months in prison. The sentence is the result of what the court ruled as his role in the unauthorized assemblies at the height of the 2019 pro-democracy protests. 9 other pro-democracy activists have also been arrested. And that's the news from around the globe. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.
Thanks, Brooklyn, for that report. And that's your Mustang Minute.
We just have fun and sing. It's like living Pitch Perfect on campus, which is like so awesome, and it's real.
Belltones is an a cappella group of girls that just came together because we love music. We have a couple of music majors, but mostly non-majors, and it's purely out of a love of it and loving each other.
If you have any experience singing, if you were like in choir in high school, this is such a great outlet to do something positive.
To learn more about their events or how to audition, visit their website.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Melia Masumoto with your 5-day forecast. Though it'll be a bit cooler the next few days, the sun will be shining most of the week. Monday we'll see plenty of sunshine with highs in the mid-70s and lows around 50 degrees. The sun will stick around on Tuesday, but temperatures will start to drop. Highs will be in the upper 60s with lows in the 30s. Wednesday's high will be 64 degrees with lows in the upper 40s. Thursday will be partly cloudy with highs in the mid-60s and lows in the upper 50s. You might want to get your umbrellas out on Friday, as there's a chance of scattered thunderstorms with highs around 71 and lows in the upper 50s. Enjoy the nice weather while you can, Mustangs. I'm Melia Masumoto, and that was your 5-day forecast.
We are all a part of God's great big family.
Picture a white trash bag with cutouts for arms. That's what little girls in Africa wear.
It may only be one dress, but it will be a beautiful dress with ribbons, with fringe, with ruffles. It helps to bring up their self-esteem. It gives them their own property. When we make them, they're fully lined, so they're durable, because a lot of times this one dress is the only dress that they wear. Thank you so much for your help. Together we will make a difference, one little dress at a time.
So there cries.
If you don't know how to sew, that's okay. There's so many more ways to get involved.
For more information, go to littledressesforafrica.org.
Celebrating the birthday of beloved mascot Peruna, SMU Student Foundation hosted their annual PerunaPalooza on Dallas Hall lawn Sunday. Open to everyone in the SMU community, party-goers came together to go on rides and play carnival games. This year, the event partnered with a charity called the Birthday Party Project to help raise money and celebrate the birthdays of homeless children in Dallas. There was fun and food as visitors were able to donate through restaurants, all while showing their love for their mascot. For more information on upcoming Student Foundation events, visit connect.smu.edu. Well, that's all we have for you Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU-television and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SMU-TV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email, smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this Monday edition of the Daily Update. Tune in Tuesday for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.
SMU-TV and the Division of Journalism want to thank our underwriters, North Park Center in Dallas, Javier's Gourmet Mexicano on Cole Avenue, and Advance ER off West Lovers Lane. We appreciate your support of student media.